First play, a pass through the air. Perez, all kinds of time. Down the sideline, he's got a man open, but under throw, he still caught it. Ryan Satterfield goes up and gets it. How's that to start the ball game? 49 yards on the pass play.
I love the play call. Mike Riley goes up over the top. Randy Satterfield is an electric player. A raw.
Perfect.
Play fake. Perez in the end zone, open and touchdown. Ryan Satterfield gets the first touchdown in the history of the USFL. Randy Satterfield still slow to get up after scoring the touchdown.
And that was a quick one, clearly, as Magoo was giving himself up. He got hit.
He holds on to it, going deep down the sideline, hand checking, and one-handed catch for the touchdown, Osiris Mitchell. What an answer. Alex Magoo hands it off to C.J. Marable. Big hit. Laser mouth Shalom Lawani, 4 yards on the pickup.
Right, comes up and it's just like boom. Shalom Luani. See how the camera went down to the field? He gets his behind his pads, those shoulders behind his pads, lowers them in order to get the first down.
And they fake the victory. Here's our first sack. On the blitz, DeMarcus Gates easily sacks Luis Perez.
Look at that, so clean.
280. 280.
Perez under pressure. And he doesn't go anywhere. Good job by this Birmingham defense, which really has, since that opening drive, taken over the ball game on this side of the ball.
Omaha. Ready, set.
Over the middle, thrown too high and intercepted. Shalom Lawani with the pick. Back out to midfield, and the first turnover of the game goes the way of the Generals.
It looked like there's the safety in the back end. It looked like Magoo thought he was going to get his tight end, Angeline, to come across the middle, and he just kind of stops. You see right there, it either is way too high for Victor Bolden, or he doesn't get his tight end to bend back across the middle of the field. And the
6-yard line for first. Perez forced out of the pocket towards the end zone. Caught! Yes! Touchdown, Bowman! A little help from the
other field. He is winning the one-on-one. DeAndre Johnson trying to go to the back shoulder, and this is a contested catch and an excellent adjustment by Satterfield. Look at as he goes back and gets that ball, gets those feet inbounds.
Perez steps up from behind, ball knocked out. And you said Birmingham's defense needed to make a big play. They do it. Nathan Hawley recovers the fumble. Scooby Wright knocked it out.
Great blitz by Scooby Wright. Here's Scooby Wright right in the middle of your screen. And he's going to come on this blitz, and he's just going to follow Perez all the way around. I love his motor. He gets blocked initially, and then he sees that football just carried in one hand, and Wright's able to go in there and hack that ball out, and the Stallions get a huge stop as the Generals were establishing some rhythm on.
Ready, set.
High snap through the hands of Johnson. Oh, what a big hit in the backfield made by Nathan Hawley.
Face towards the middle of the field.
28 yards on the pickup. Marable fighting. Touchdown, Birmingham.
Look at this. Look at this.
And they follow the kickoff.
That's amazing.
Here's Turpin. Devontae Turpin changes directions and almost got down the sideline, knocked out at the 35-yard line.
They get the personnel figured out, he can step in and call the play.
Here's Johnson on a running play. Gets around the end, gets a block, and dives for the touchdown. And the Generals go back on top. Terrible empties the backfield. Jamar Smith fires that one right down the middle of the field. Kerry Angeline takes it all the way in. Touchdown Stallions.
He comes out and he's going to empty out. That means that this linebacker right here, he's going to see he's pointing. And he's like, hey, we got to stretch out. When you stretch out on defense, you leave yourself open in the middle. And that's exactly what happens. And they were able to exploit the middle of the field because the defense had to widen. And those holes became bigger. Jamar Smith and Angeline are able to exploit it right down the middle of the field. And credit the tight end because Kerry Angeline, he goes in there. And I thought that was a great route because once he got on top of the linebacker over him, he just settled softly in that zone, knowing that if he ran hard, he could have gotten covered up by that safety.
The hole by Brock Miller, and he makes it. It went to the left, but just good enough. And Nick Rose. Smith rolling right. Gets it back, dives, and scores.